Happy St. Patrick's Day. In the case, everybody is Irish on St. Patrick's Day. So here we are. Yay. Yonkers. Oh, yes. North Carolina. Wonderful. Yes, we have people from all over. Okay, it is 9 o'clock and we are starting. So good morning, it's Judith. It's a 45-minute yoga fusion class. You might wonder, what does that mean? That means that we're going to take movements from fitness and we're going to take movements from yoga and put them together. So basically, as I just said a few minutes ago, all you need for this class is a chair. Mine is a metal folding chair. It's got a nice wide leg base so that if I start pushing my weight on it, it's not going to slip and slide or move. And so I've got it on a yoga mat. If you've got some sticky surface, that's great. Or you could take the back legs of your chair, put them up against where the wall meets the baseboard or the floor. And then when you start pushing on that chair, the chair's not going to move. So you know how it's set up in your space. So do the best you can. Should you happen to have other props, like yoga props, like blocks, hand weights, straps, that's also a good thing. But if you don't have it, don't worry about it. So I'm going to fish out my strap here, which I see I have not taken out. Here we go. So here we go. I have a regular strap. You could use a scarf or a belt as a substitute. If you don't have blocks, you could use canned goods of equal size and weight. So it's all easy to improvise. And if you don't have it today, I'll give instruction on how to handle it. So let's start by sitting in the chair. So you're going to approach the chair and plant the bum on your chair seat, preferably being more close to the front of the chair seat than the back of the chair seat, all right? So let's just start by having the legs in parallel, the toes point forward, the hands could rest on thighs. And just think about the head like a helium balloon. So it's floating up towards the sky. The crown of the head is lined up with the tailbone. And so you're just going to drop into a quiet space inside. You can either close the eyes or it could be a soft gaze on the earth. And just do a mental scan of the body, just noticing where there might be any discomfort, pain, tightness, stickiness, and breathe into those areas. You're going to relax the face and the jaw, the back of the neck. And we're going to take the hands on the rib cage if that's available. And we're going to do 3-part yogic breath to start. Just get us gently warmed up. So inhale, the belly expands, the rib cage expands. You can feel it with your hands, lifting up into the chest, pausing at the top. And then you're going to blow it out, exhaling through the mouth, squeezing chest, belly, ribs, and then squeezing it all out at the bottom. Inhale. Belly expands, rib cage expands, collarbones lift, noticing the pause at the top. Exhaling, collarbones, ribs, belly, squeezing out all the air at the bottom. Think about inhaling for 3. Inhaling belly, ribs, chest, pausing at the top, and then blowing it out through the mouth for a count of 5. Inhale. Pausing at the top. Exhaling, chest, ribs, belly, squeezing out all the air at the bottom. One more time, just like this. Inhale. Exhaling. The hands can return to thighs now. Palms can face down. And maybe you want to open the eyes if they were closed. And we're going to start circling the rib cage here. So think about isolating the ribs. Everything else stays still. And we're just giving a nice circle here, like a little stimulation to those internal organs, the kidneys, the heart, the lungs, the liver, busily working 24/7. So we're sending them some fresh blood, chi, life force. Inhaling forward, exhaling, squeezing navel to spine as you round in the back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then coming back to center. Now start circling in the opposite direction. This might feel the same as the other direction, but maybe it doesn't. You're just going to notice that. No judgment. Inhaling forward, exhaling back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then circling back to center. Let's go ahead and say, roll the shoulders here. Oh. So you're drawing invisible circles in the air with the shoulder girdle. We actually are producing our own synovial fluid here. Synovial fluid is what lubricates all the joints in the body. It doesn't happen until you start moving the joint. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go the other direction. Rolling the shoulders, opposite way, warming the shoulder girdle and the arms. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then just taking the arms down by the side of the body here. You might want to rotate the humerus bone in the shoulder girdle just to release any tension that might have built up. Again, producing synovial fluid for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then let's stay right here. Let's lift the right arm up towards the sky. And then we're going to tilt over towards the left. You might want to have your other hand on the side of the chair seat for support. For 4, see if the chest can stay square to the front of your space. 3, 2, 1. Let's bend the top elbow. Inhale, bend top elbow. Exhale, press it away to the left. Inhale, bend right elbow. Exhale, press it away. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's keep the arm over. And now with chest square to the front of your space, that top arm is a solid unit. Little circles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arm floats up. A little half rainbow arc as you just slowly descend, leaving that. And you can do some wiggles here to recalibrate, feel balanced. Now you're going to lift the left arm. This is my compromise side, so I'm modifying. So it should be by the ear, the fingertips stretched to the side wall for 4, 3, 2, 1. Top elbow bends. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Chest stays square to your screen. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Stay over. That top arm in one unit. Little circles with the top left arm. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then slowly lifting the arm, resisting the gravity as you lower that arm. Again, let's just shake out the arms. Let's just shake the whole body while we're here. You can shake your arms and your legs. Have some fun with this. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then slowly, slowly coming to stillness, thinking about aligning the crown of the head with the tailbone. Let's go ahead and take the legs wide now in your chair. And we're going to do some whiplash motion with the spine now. So they say you are as old as your spine is flexible. So we're going to work on flexibility of the spine, whiplash motion. As you go forward with the chin, you're going to exhale, going forward, roll it back, tuck the chin, inhale as you come up. Exhale forward. See if you can get as much flexibility in the spine here. Tuck the chin, roll it up. So you're exhaling, inhaling, giving a nice stretch to those hip creases. Let's do 2 more in this way. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, coming back to neutral. Just taking a little assessment here. How does the body feel after that? Now we're going to do it the opposite way. Inhale, tuck the chin, roll it down. Exhale, head breaks the waves as you come up, like you're a baby dolphin, maybe. Tuck the chin. Inhale down. Exhale, coming up. Let's do 4. Inhaling, exhaling. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. And then just staying right here, maybe little wiggles, little micro movements to recalibrate. Let's take the right shoulder and migrate it over to the left knee. Now it's not going to get there. I have the left forearm resting on the left thigh. I'm looking over the left shoulder to the wall behind. So it's a seated twist, forward twist here. Meanwhile, the right hand presses into the right thigh. The right thigh presses into the right hand. So it's a seated twist here for 8, 7, or as many as you can manage, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to center. No rush to get there. Now the left shoulder migrates over to the right knee. And now the left hand presses into the left thigh. The left thigh presses into the left hand. So you're in a seated twist looking over the right shoulder. You have an isometric press going on the left side. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center slowly. You can rise up in the center. Now at your own pace, you're going to go side to side. Right shoulder to left knee, inhaling and exhaling. Left shoulder to right knee, inhaling and exhaling. So we'll do a few of these at your own rhythm, your own pace. You don't have to go at my pace, and I only would suggest don't try to rush through it. You're squeezing those abs each time you go side to side. We'll do 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then coming back to center, you can heel toe the feet together or step the feet together. One more thing while we're in the chair, let's go sitting all the way back so that your back is supported by the back of the chair. My thighs are about halfway supported by the chair seat. So we're going to exhale with the right foot. Inhale. Exhale with left, side to side for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Coming back to neutral. Let's go ahead and extend right leg. The foot is flexed. Extend left leg, foot is flexed. We're coming into staff pose in yoga. This is arms go up. And you're tensing those thigh muscles as you hold the legs in parallel in front of you for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower arms slowly. Very nice. Lower legs slowly. Let's bounce the legs a bit. Shake out the legs. Shake out any tension. Let's return to that same flexed foot with the legs straight. Now the legs are going to go slightly outward, not too far. Internally rotate both feet. Externally rotate both feet. Internal and external for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then the feet and legs can float back down slowly, and then just bounce them a bit. It feels right. Now, if you happen to have hand weights, stay in the chair. And if you don't have hand weights, no worries. So you're still in your chair. You're more towards the front of the seat than the back of the seat. No weight or one weight in each hand. And then the palms, we're going to press down on the tops of the thighs. Avoid the knee joint. All right. So you're sitting tall, crown of head lining up with tailbone. Exhale, right leg comes up, place it down. Exhale, left leg comes up. Little march, and you're pressing with your hands. It's not a death press. It's just a nice, steady pressure. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Coming back to neutral. Let's stay on the right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And then place that down. Pause for just a breath or two in the middle here, and we'll go to the left. It's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then coming slowly back to center, taking the hands away and just bouncing the feet. And here again, no weight or one weight in each hand, and the palms face the midline now. The right fist, exhale into right armpit, bring it back down. Left fist, exhale into left armpit, bring it back down. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Arms come back to neutral. Now the palms face the wall behind. No weight or one weight in each hand. Right arm up only to shoulder height. Exhale, inhale. Left straight arm up to shoulder height only. Exhale, inhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice, very nice. And then slowly, if you were using the weights, place them off to one side. And then let's plant the feet, 4 corners of each foot rooting into the earth. The legs are in parallel. We'll do some standing up and down in the chair, working on our thigh muscles. So you can stack the palms over the heart center. Option 1. Option 2, you can link the thumbs together, spread the fingers wide. That's Eagle Mudra, like little feathers right over your heart. Or you might want to hang on to the chair seat to help support you get up. Or the arms might help forward to help you get up. You can decide which is going to work for you this morning, all right? I'm going to do the Eagle Mudra. So it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 8, 7, or as many as you can manage. 6, 4, 3, 2. On this one, don't sit down, but little pumps here. We're going to pretend to sit down, but don't quite get there. Little pumps for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Straighten the legs. Arms can come down by the side of the body. Maybe just dropping the eyes closed for a breath or two, or a soft gaze on the earth, noticing where the energy may have shifted in the body, heart beating, blood flowing, chi or life force moving throughout the system. Let's take 3 big breaths. Inhale. Blow it out on 5. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. That long, slow exhale is going to kick in the parasympathetic nervous system response. So it's always a good idea to breathe. If at any point during the day you feel stressed or tense, 3 big breaths. So let's take the legs a little bit wider and just start swinging the arms like empty coat sleeves. Just a little shifting side to side, a little balance challenge. Let's do 8. Just tapping the body. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then keep twisting. Now you're going to tap on the front of the abdomen, the torso. The back hand can tap on the kidneys. And you're still going to look and twist over each shoulder. So let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then slowly unwind, slowly unwind. Shake everything out if that feels good. Arms and legs, hands and feet. I'm going to use the chair now as a prop, and I'm going to face the back of my chair. So for here, I won't mirror you for this. So the toes point forward, the feet are directly under the hips. Right foot goes back, left foot stays forward. You might want to adjust the width of the legs here so that you feel stable. Imagine you're squeezing one of those large exercise balls between the thighs. And so you're getting some isometric stretch going on in there as well. The torso stays upright. Inhale, lift back right heel. Exhale, press it into the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Relift the back right heel. Now both legs are going to bend and straighten. The torso stays upright. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten for 4, 3, 2. Stay down on 1. Little pumps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Re-straighten. Right foot meets the left. Shake out both feet and legs. And once again, now the right foot will stay forward. The left foot will go back. Again, you might want to adjust the width of the legs so you feel stable. Torso stays upright. Back left heel lifting and pressing. Lifting and pressing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relift the back left heel. Now both legs are going to bend. The torso stays upright. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay down on 1. Little pumps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Re-straighten. Left foot meets the right. Shake out both feet and legs, maybe the arms. And then now from here, I'm going to take the chair off to one side, and I'm doing this so you can see how I'm using my feet. All right. So I'm going to take weight in my right hand. I'm not mirroring you for this. My left hand is on the back of the chair. We're going to take the left foot slightly farther forward than the right, maybe about a foot, not much. We're going to lift up on tippy toes, the front foot and the back foot. So we're up on tippy toes. Maybe you have weights in your right hand, maybe you don't. Regardless, start swinging that right arm, soft fist or with weights. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. De-escalate the arm. Float the heels down into the mat. Shake out the feet. How was that side? Okay, let's do the other side. Now I'm going to take the right foot forward, about a foot farther forward than the left foot. Both sets of toes point forward. No weight, one weight, or two weights in your left hand. I've got my right hand on the back of the chair for support. Inhale, coming up on tippy toes, front foot and back foot, both together. Start swinging that left arm, nice and gentle, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly de-escalate the arm and slowly float the heels down to the earth. Shake out the feet, shake out the legs. Very nice. And now I'm taking my chair once again, facing the back of the chair. This time the feet will be in first position. So the heels come together and the toes point out 30 to 45 degrees. And you're facing the back of your chair. So now we're going to inhale up on tippy toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press for 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels come down. Relift now the heels. Now you're going to track the knees off to the side. Little plie here. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Heels are lifted for 4, 3, 2. Stay down on 1. Little pumps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Re-straighten legs. Heels are still lifted. Find a drishti point in front of you, a spot that doesn't move. One arm might want to float up. You're still on your tippy toes. Maybe the second arm wants to come up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come down slowly. Heels float down slowly. Shake out the legs. How was that? Waking up the feet and the legs. Doing all of those kinds of things are going to strengthen the feet, the ankles, the Achilles tendon, all that kind of thing. Very nice. So now I've got a strap. You can use the chair for support, or you could use a nearby wall if you have a wall to support you. Let's put the strap on hold for a minute. Maybe you have a block. If you don't have it, don't worry, I'll give you instructions. So we're going to do modified tree. So I've got my chair here for support. Maybe you've got a wall or a bookcase, something like that. And if you've got a low block, place it between the 2 feet. If you don't have a block, just the feet directly under the hips. So we're going to shift the weight into this left leg. You're going to lift the right heel. That heel is going to tuck either into the ankle if you've got your foot on the earth, or it'll tuck into the calf if you've got your foot on a block. This is modified tree pose. So once again, finding that drishti point, a place where you can focus and balance. And maybe one arm wants to come up, first tree branch up, and maybe there's a second tree branch coming up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Since we've had windy days here, oh, suddenly the branches are moving in the wind for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come in prayer overhead, dropping down the midline, right in front of the heart. Think about lifting through that supporting left leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come down, foot comes down, shake out the legs. How was that side? You know, the balance can change from day to day, so please, no harsh judgment on yourself, please. So just keep doing your balance work, basically. So I'll do the block on this side, shifting the weight now into the right leg. Now the left toes will tuck either into the ankle or the calf muscle, and the side leg is out about 30 degrees. Pelvis is square to the front of your space. So now thinking about the tree branches coming up on this side and the other tree branch coming up on this side for 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's breezy again. So maybe the branches want to move in the wind for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands meet in prayer overhead, dropping down the midline, stopping in front of the heart. Think about lifting up on that supporting right leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come down, foot and leg comes down, shake it out. How was that side? Wonderful, horrible. Here again, no self-judgment, please. So let's take the chair off to one side. And let's take the arms out here. The feet can be about shoulder width apart. Let's slide the ribs to the right, back to center, slide them to the left. So here again, we're moving side to side, isolating those ribs. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Only the ribs moving now, tilting to the right. Oh yeah, back to center, tilting to the left. Moving side to side, only the ribs move. So those arms are fixed. They're not flopping about in the breeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, engage the abs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then float the arms down, shake them out very, very gently. We're going to do some more work with the arms here. I'm just getting the time. So let's go ahead and take that right arm in front of the chest, keeping the chest squared to the front of your space. The left forearm is pinning this right straight arm into the chest for 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms stay the same. The inside elbow is going to bend. Maybe the backs of the hands touch, maybe they don't. Here, we're going to pump those arms, little tiny pumps, up to the sky for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly unwind, triple slow time. No rush to get there. Shake out the arms. We'll do the other side. So now we're going to take the left arm and pin it with the right forearm. So that inner arm is straight. The chest, you're not torquing off to one side. You're keeping the chest square to the front of your screen for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inside elbow bends. Maybe backs of hands reach, maybe they don't. This side is wildly different on me. And little pumps up to the sky here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then slowly unwinding the arms. Let's go ahead and do some tapping. We'll finish off with some tapping. This is fun. And this is a good way to wake yourself up in the morning if you find you have trouble moving about when you first get up. So we're going to take soft fists and we're going to just start tapping the hip bones. And we'll do a whole round of 3 of these. So we're going to go from the hips, and then we'll go to the side of the hips. And then we're going to move back to the bum. I'm using the flat of my hand here. And then while we're doing the bum, you're also tapping on the kidneys. So bum and kidneys go together. And then you're going to go down the outside of each leg. That's the yang meridian. Up the inside of the legs, the yin meridian. Let's go back to tapping on the hip bones. Moving off to the side. Tapping on the bum. Up by the kidneys. Down the outside of the legs. Up the insides of the legs. Last round, back, tapping on those hip bones. Going to the side. Tapping on the bum. Tapping on the kidneys. Oh. Tapping down the outside of the legs. Tapping up the inside of the legs. And then back to just rolling around. So you're in a circular motion around the navel. You're moving up the right side, across the middle, and then down the left, assisting the colon for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then shaking out the hands. Very quickly, let's make soft fists with the hands. And we're going to place them here in the hip crease. I'd say my feet are about shoulder width apart. We're going to go into a forward fold. Inhale, exhale, keeping those fists in the hip crease. You're going to come into your best version of a forward fold. Again, assisting the colon and doing its work for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up slowly, slowly. Nice and easy. Let's finish off with breath of joy. So it's 3 sips of air. Inhale through the nose. Sip, front, sip, side, sip up. Exhale big as you go back. So it's sip, sip, sip. 2 more. Shaking out anything that needs a shake. Finding your way back to your chair. And here you can sit comfortably all the way into the back of the seat of the chair. Make sure you've got the crown of the head lined up over the tailbone. And then once you've organized your arms and your legs, just allow the eyes to drop closed. Relaxing face and jaw, the back of the neck. And then beginning to notice a softness, a relaxation forming in the soles of the feet, as though we're placing those feet in a hot tub. Yum. So that relaxation is going to envelop the feet, the ankles, and then it moves into the low legs, moving up into the knee joints, and then into the thighs, so that the legs and the feet become very heavy. The softness moves into the hips, the pelvis, the buttocks, the low back releases. And from the belly, it moves into the torso, the waist. It envelops the heart, the ribs, the lungs, the liver, kidneys, pancreas, spleen, colon, stomach. All the vital organs marinating in this delicious relaxation. It moves up the chest and into the shoulders and rolls down both arms, all the way to the fingertips, all the way to the fingertips. It envelops the throat and the neck now. And then it envelops the head, all the way to the crown of the head. The back of the neck releases, face and jaw let go. The tongue lies at the bottom of the mouth, teeth slightly apart. Eyes sink deep into the skull, as though a white circle of healing light permeates every cell in the body. Noticing back body and front body, right side and left side. Noticing the whole body together, the whole body together, the whole body together. And while we float here in Shavasana, here is a poem entitled Fletcher Oak by Mary Oliver. There is a tree here so beautiful it even has a name. Every morning, when it's still dark, I stand under its branches. They flow from the thick and silent trunk. One can't begin to imagine their weight. Year after year they send out smaller and smaller branches and bunches of flat green leaves to touch the light. Of course, this has consequences. Every year the oak tree fills with fruit. Just now, since it's September, the acorns are starting to fall. I don't know if I will ever write another poem. I don't know if I'm going to live for a long time yet, or even for a while. But I am going to spend my life wisely. I'm going to be happy and frivolous and useful. Every morning in the dark, I gather a few acorns and imagine inside of them the pale oak trees. In the spring, when I go away, I take them with me to my own country, which is a land of sun and restless ocean and moist woods. And I'll dig down. I'll hide each acorn in a cool place in the black earth, to rise like a slow and beautiful poem, to live a long time. If you'd like to remain in Shavasana for as long as feels right, please feel free to stay right there. But if you're ready to meet the day, begin to bring some gentle movement to fingers and toes and arms and legs. And as you are ready, giving yourself a big hug for doing all such good work. And then on the next inhale, floating the palms up overhead, hands meet in prayer, dropping down the midline, stopping at the heart, Samastiti. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May you know peace. I salute the bright light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Jai Bhagwan.